A friend of mine left 100,000 naira in a savings account for 1 full year. And when she finally checked her interest, it was 2,500 naira. And that's after all deductions. Then she looked at me and said, Doyin, where should I keep my money so it actually grows? And honestly, that's a valid question because the goal isn't just to save your money, the goal is to make your money work for you. But with so many options from Treasury Bills, money market fund, FGN savings fund, it's hard to know which one actually makes sense today in Nigeria. And nobody is telling you the real numbers, that is how much you actually earn from them. Because when someone tells you invest in Treasury Bills, you're like, okay, but for 100,000 naira or 50,000 naira, what does it really mean? Well, in today's video, I'm addressing exactly that, the real numbers, the updated 2025 rate, and which one is best for your financial goal. By the end of this video, you know exactly where to put your 100,000 naira. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Doyisola Toyi. I am a certified chartered accountant. On this channel, I share smart tips that will help you make, manage, and grow your money. If you're new here, thank you for watching, but don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always showing up. I have an ebook that is currently on pre-order and it's titled Investing for Everyday People. This ebook will take you from 0 to 100. It's a step-by-step guide for beginners or someone who is already in the investing game and they need to learn more. It won't just teach you how to multiply your money. It takes you from the basics of money, understanding how money works, how you can break free from the broke cycle, how to manage your money effectively, and the right investment vehicle for you. The link will be in the description box below. Also, I'm holding a 2 hours masterclass for students. If I had the information I have now when I was an undergraduate, I would definitely do better with money. And I don't want you to make the same mistake. That is why I'm holding Campus Money Sense. The slot is very limited. If you know someone or you are the someone, click the link in the description box below to get access. Now let's dive into the subject matter for today. But before we dive into the numbers, let's set the scene. Not everyone is ready to take high risk or jump into stocks immediately. Some people just want peace of mind for them to know that their money is growing safely while they sleep. And that's where money market fund, treasury bills, FGN savings bond come in. They are not for quick money, they are for steady, predictable growth. You won't double your money overnight, but your capital is protected and your returns are guaranteed or managed by professionals. Now let's start with the first one, which is treasury bills. Treasury bills is you simply giving loan to the federal government for either 91 days, 182 days, or 364 days, and you get interest back in return. What most people don't realize about treasury bills is that interest is paid upfront. So let's imagine that you invest 100,000 naira in the treasury bills at 16% per annum. You will not pay 100,000 naira. What you will pay is about 86,000 naira or 87,000 naira. And at maturity, you are going to get 100,000 naira back. That is, your interest is being paid upfront. For treasury bills, the minimum to invest is 100,000 naira if you decide to go through any of the commercial banks. So you can walk into any of the commercial bank or reach out to them online to say you want to invest in treasury bills. But if you use apps like Bamboo or Afri Invest, you can start with as little as 10,000 naira. However, you need to know that there are charges like custody fee, transaction fee, and VAT. But overall, it is safe, it is predictable, and it is backed by the federal government. Now let's talk about mutual funds, especially money market fund, which is the most popular in Nigeria. Money market fund pulls money from different investors and invests it in assets like treasury bills, commercial papers, bonds, bank placements, etc. Most fund in Nigeria pays between 18% to 20% per annum. On the average, you get 19% per annum. Unlike treasury bills, money market fund compounds daily. What does this mean? It means that your money is earning interest every day for the period that it stays invested in money market fund. So if you invest 100,000 naira for 1 year at 19% per annum and you don't touch it, you won't get 19,000 naira. You will get slightly more. And this is because your interest is earning profits on a daily basis. Now imagine that you start with 100,000 naira and then you add 5,000 naira to it every month for the period of 1 year without withdrawing your interest and without touching your money. You will have about 30,000 naira. If you do this for 5 years, same starting with 100,000 naira, but you're adding 5,000 naira every month, you will have over 350,000 naira. That is the power of compounding and consistency. The minimum that you can start with for mutual fund, money market fund is 5,000 naira. And you can do it with any of these asset management houses: Stanbic IBTC, FSDH, Meristem, ARM. Some of them charge management fees, while some don't charge management fees. And one thing I love about money market fund is that it is flexible. It's the flexibility. You can withdraw your money at any point and you can also add money to it, unlike treasury bills that is fixed for that period of time based on the tenure that you go for. But you can treat money market fund like savings that you add money to it every time. It is best that you just leave your interest to keep any more interest without withdrawing your interest and eating your fruits, right? Next is Federal Government of Nigerian Savings Bond, popularly known as FGN Savings Bond. Think of it like the senior brother of Treasury Bills because it's for a longer duration, 2 years or 3 years. With FGN Savings Bond, the minimum you can start with is 5,000 naira and you get paid interest every quarter. Based on the last interest rate, for 2 years it was 14% per annum and for 3 years was 15% per annum. If you invest 5,000 naira, it is not 14% of 5,000 naira that you're going to get every 3 months. Multiply 5,000 naira by 14%, divide it by 4, that is what you're going to be getting every 3 months for the period, either 2 years or 3 years. And at the end of 2 years or 3 years, you will get your capital back. Unlike money market fund, you can't add to FGN savings bond. I'm still going to talk about the comparison where we are going to look at it in practical details. So you can invest in FGN savings bond with asset management houses like Stanbic IBTC or Afri Invest. FGN savings bond opens up every month. So you have opportunity to invest in FGN savings bond once a month, which is every month, and it usually opens up the first week of the new month. And you can structure it in a way that you get paid interest every month instead of every 3 months. I have a video where I did a full breakdown of how to invest in FGN savings bond. I'll put the link in the description box below. Now let's compare the three and see which one fits your goal. For treasury bills, your money is fixed for that duration, although you can liquidate your investments before time in the secondary market. For FGN savings bond, your money is fixed for that period. For money market fund, it is flexible. However, for most asset management houses, you have to leave your money in the fund for maximum period of 30 days. And after 30 days, you can withdraw your money without losing your interest or a bit of your capital. So 30 days. So it's very flexible. Treasury bills, 91 days, 182 days, or 364 days. FGN savings bond, 2 years or 3 years. Money market fund, you go with the flow. Depends on however you want. Either you want to do it for 1 month, you want to do it for 2 months, 3 months, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. The ball is in your court for money market fund. If you want steady returns, you will consider FGN savings bond because you get paid interest every quarter. And just like I mentioned, when you structure it, when you watch that video, you get paid interest every month. For treasury bills, your interest is being paid upfront. So if you want daily compounding and liquidity, then you go for money market fund. If you want safety and predictability, you go for treasury bills. If you want steady income coming in and also safety and predictability, then you go for FGN savings fund. Here's my honest opinion. They are not get rich quick scheme. They are not going to make you money overnight. Here is how I will personally make them. Instead of leaving the money in a savings account, I will give you 3 to 4% per annum. If you're looking for something that feels like a mini salary that comes in steady a lot, then you go for FGN savings bond. If you want daily compounding and liquidity, you keep a part of your money in money market fund. If you want a bit of predictability, guaranteed returns, then you go for treasury bills, maybe something like school fees that you're planning towards, house rent and all of that. You can leave it in treasury bills. But personally, I love money market fund because of the daily compounding interest. But for treasury bills, you can get the interest upfront, put it in another investment. For FGN savings bond, when you get the quarterly interest, you can use it for something else. Note that they are not get rich quick scheme that you're waiting to double your money overnight. No, we don't do that here. When you do a mix of the three, that means your money is working on three levels: steady income, safety, and liquidity. Now that you know the real numbers, you can stop guessing and start planning. So when next someone says invest in treasury bills, invest in money market fund, invest in FGN savings bond, you know what it actually means. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe and share it with someone who needs it. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these investments are you currently doing? Share the benefits you've been enjoying, the smoothness of the process, and which one you will do before the end of 2025 so that you can also start earning right away. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, keep growing and keep learning. Cheers.